When we travel, sometimes we can forget what we're looking for. Here in South Australia, we'll help you remember with places that turn your world upside down. Where wines bottled before you were born are just over this hill, or that one. With places that make you do a double take, where you can put your feet up above the clouds. Take time out in a place older than time itself. Have the world up in your face. Take your shoes off and take it all in. Whatever you're looking for, find the best of Australia in South Australia.
苹果流领导潮流
Apple TV, this is the journey. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and all the audience in front of Apple TV. I'm Forester.
I'm Elspeth.
Wow, Elspeth, I'm so happy that to be here, okay,
Me
in
too.
your Apple TV series. It's been a long time.
It's been a long
okay?
time, yeah.
Especially in this Australia series.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay.
So today you want to tell me about Australia?
Part of it, and I also want to share with you something that I love.
I see there's a wine here. I heard that you're a wine lover, so
Definitely.
you want to share
wine,
more about wine?
yeah, but before that, I want to tell you, besides wine, I do love a lot of things. For example,
You love everything.
yeah, I love everything. Beef, okay, my audience, and I love you.
Okay, first, as I know, there's many type of wine, and they divide to newer and older. Can you share more with me and our audience?
Well, old wine tends to be a lighter body, okay, lower in the alcohol, have brighter acidic, okay, and also shows more earth-driven flavor. While this newer wine, it is usually a fuller body, higher in alcohol, means that you easily get drunk, okay, and have lower acidic and much more ripper compared to the previous one. So basically, the area that you can find for our region, okay, you can find it in like Europe, North Africa, and also like Middle East country. Okay, this, for example, France. Okay,
Oh, okay.
Spain,
Wow.
and so on. Okay, while
And
this,
Italy?
yeah, Italy. Okay, and newer wine is actually more to like this South Africa, and one of the highlights that we're going to introduce today, Australia.
Okay. Since we talk about Australia, can you tell me which part of Australia wine region is your favorite?
One of my favorite wine region in Australia is South Australia, and its origin from because this place, South Australia, it produces almost like 50% of the wine production in all over Australia.
50%, that's a lot.
Yeah, so in order to achieve this benchmark, I say, definitely there must be something. And for your information,
Must be very good.
yeah, it was they have won the awards as well, the London wine. Do you want to see?
Yes, please.
But I can't show you exactly right now.
Okay.
But I'll show you a photo. Come have a look.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Do you know what is that?
I don't know. It's
Can
a
you
building.
See? Yeah, you're right. It's
Look
a
like a
building. Yeah, it's a queue. You're almost there. So it's a cellar door, okay, which is a place for people to enjoy the wine and so on. And the shape of the building is a cube.
It's so special.
Yeah, it's very special. So for this place, it is about 45 minutes away from Adelaide, which is the capital city of this South Australia.
That's not far.
Not far. So by taking the flight over there, you can have this self-drive over there. The public transport. And I'm take flight to Adelaide.
Oh, okay.
And then from Adelaide, you can do a self-drive, okay? And even maybe what I try is the bicycle, okay, there, but that's just within the city will do.
Oh,
Okay?
I thought you
Not-
say you buy from Adelaide to this
No,
place.
no, not. Okay, so you can easily take a lot of like transportations. It can be easily arranged over there. Okay.
So first,
Yep. Wait.
can I make a wish right now?
Wait. Yeah, you can make a wish. Come, hold my hand.
I don't want.
Okay, so
Can you
what
bring
do
me
you want?
there? Can you bring me there, please?
Oh, Since you have wished for it, I'll make your dream come true.
Really?
Yes, but I can only bring your eyes over there.
Better than none.
Okay, so close your eyes and open it now, and we'll see a video.
Wow.
So yeah, winemaking is definitely an art. You know, we use science to make the art. Really, it's like blending of paints and oils. Yeah, I'm Chester Osborn, fourth generation winemaker in McLaren Vale, South Australia. Building the D'Arenberg Cube was an amazing experience for me. I went, well, what's D'Arenberg? How do we encapsulate that? And we went, well, label names are a puzzle to work out. Wine is such a puzzle to work out. What's the most iconic puzzle? A Rubik's Cube. But instead of colours on the outside, I put puzzles on the outside, and it became the D'Arenberg Cube. So there's an enormous amount of sculptures in the building, maybe nearly 100 sculptures. A lot of them have been my own creations to tell the D'Arenberg story. There's one room where there's you're inside the fermenter, and there's a big balance with a head of a tiger on one end and a skeleton on the other end. So we're weighing up making great wine or possible death. Again, telling the story of winemaking. Great wine is really measured by its balance and its presence. That's really my goal, is to make truly amazing wines that last forever. Come to the D'Arenberg Cube and spend all day here. Drink 76 wines. It's a great time. Cheers.
Wow, I really wish to go there right now, Forester.
Yeah, I can see that. I think that Elspeth, you're also a wine lover.
Yes,
Are
a
you?
little bit.
Are you sure a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Okay. So, of course, there's no free lunch in the world. Okay. In order to
Okay.
get something, I think we must work hard to get the effort.
No.
No, huh? Okay. No, but nevertheless, okay. Anything, I still need you to do something. Okay, we're going to do something different.
What do you want me to do?
Wine blanching.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know
so
what
I
is it?
can drink after that?
See what you got.
Okay.
Okay. So without further ado, okay, I'll bring you to my friend. Okay, all the way from South Australia, D'Arenberg. Okay,
Wow.
Mr. Chester.
Hey, how you doing, Elspeth?
Hi, Chester.
Hi, Chester.
Good day.
Good day. How are you, mate?
Yeah,
Why
I'm
is it
doing
very-
all right down here. We're
Yeah.
still making wine and still drinking lots of it. People seem to be drinking during the pandemic, so we have to keep making it and make sure that no one runs out. So everything's pretty cool over here.
Yeah, I can see you have a very nice view behind, which is the very nice view of the vineyard. Okay, and also in front of you we have so much of the wines. Okay, which Elspeth would like to have it. Can you grab it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
you
get
can't.
it? Can I?
I'll pour it
Yeah,
in.
so yeah, okay, so maybe after that. Okay, so
All right.
so Chester, so maybe you can tell with us that about this D'Arenberg. Okay, how did you got these inspirations, or how this cube came up from? What's the idea?
Wait, I know that Chester is the owner of
Oh
D'Arenberg,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wow.
So you are the owner, and I remember it's
Oh, yeah,
4
maybe-
generations. Yeah.
So I'll give you a bit of background about D'Arenberg first of all. My
Mhm.
great grandfather bought the vineyard in 1912. He was
Wow.
a director of Hardy's Wines, treasurer of Hardy's Wines from 1881, and so we've been in the wine industry in McLaren Vale for 140 years now. And
Wow.
he built the winery in 1927. He was making wine in a small way before then. We still use the same old 5-ton open fermenters to make our wines. We just have lots of them now. Very gentle process with submerged cap. We foot tread everything once through the ferment, so quite traditional. The vineyards are still very, very old vines. Many of them are 50 to 130 years old, the vines. and so relatively low yielding. We are organic, biodynamic, the largest biodynamic grower in Australia. And our vineyards are all in McLaren Vale, south of Adelaide, along the coast there, just south of Adelaide in South Australia. And so the winery still basket press everything. And then everything finished ferment in barrels. So still quite traditional, really. My father still comes to work every day. He's 94 years old. He's a good advert for drinking Darrenberg. If you drink as much Darrenberg as he has, you'll stay young. Still living on his own. Whatever. 94 is pretty good. I don't think I'll make that far, but we'll give it a go. So the company, of course, you mentioned the Darrenberg Cube, which I have a picture here of the Darrenberg Cube. I can show you. So this is what it looks like.
Wow.
And she's getting a reflection there, but it's floating in midair. It looks like, because the base is actually mirrors, and from certain times of the day, the whole building looks like it's floating in midair. But it's actually modelled on a giant Rubik's Cube, because I wanted to build something that was very iconic. So, and I used as my inspiration the Opera House in Sydney. And the Opera House is like a big sail or big shells or surf. It could be any of those things. And it's down in the water. And it brings a lot of tourism. Well, it used to, from overseas. It might again one day. And it became quite a unique building. So I wanted to do something the same, and I wanted to have it represent something that is very much about Darrenberg. And I went, well, so what's unique to Darrenberg? And our wine style's beautifully unique and stylish and long and structured. But also our label names are such a puzzle to work out. And wine is such a puzzle to work out. What was the most iconic puzzle, or maybe still is the Rubik's Cube. But instead of colours on the outside, I put puzzles on the outside with these white patterns, as you saw. And that it's harder to do than a Rubik's Cube. So it's the Darrenberg Cube, we call it. And so it's a 5-story building, because the base is also part of the building. But it's a 4x4x4 puzzle to work out, which you can buy and take home and try and sort out. A few of them come back completely broken because people have got fed up. It's too hard to do. But that was the idea. It's harder to do.
So cool.
You can come and taste wines here, and there's a whole art gallery here with at least 60 sculptures of mine that I've been doing. I've been doing about 1 or 2 sculptures every month, maybe 3 or 4 sometimes, some months, and putting them in here. That's made out of junk art, and they tell the story of each of our label names in our process of winemaking. So you can come along and look at all those. And we've got the Salvador Dali exhibition, where we've got 29 sculptures by Salvador Dali here, with some of them are 6 meters tall, and come and see as well, and some paintings by him, and there's a lot of other things. There's a restaurant in here, and the tasting room's pretty wild, with a naked woman swimming in the bar. It's all glass, the bar, and she's in an area with wine. I say white juice that's still quite clear and hasn't fermented yet, and it's a bit of fog that moves in there. And her job is to mix up the yeast with the juice to get so that it can start fermenting. But she's continually doing this. It never seems to start fermenting. So anyway, she's an attractive lady, and it adds to the character of the place.
Yeah, I still remember that inside it's like a puzzle. And one thing I remember the most is the washroom. The washroom, just like suddenly behind a wall. That's the washroom inside. So it's just
I really wish that I can go there.
If there's no one that bring me to, I think I couldn't find the washroom, which is I think quite interesting. So Chester, I can see some red stripes at the bottoms of behind you, okay, on the bottles. So maybe you can tell us what is so unique on these iconic things on the bottles.
Sure, absolutely, yeah. Well, here's a better picture of a red stripe. This is
there's a lot of awards that you have won.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of the awards.
This wine won 4 trophies in London for the best wine of the show. Last year. Last year it was the best wine in the world in the London wine show. So we're pretty happy about that. But it's made from very old vines. They're 50 to 130-year-old vines, and they've got a dead arm disease where only half the vine's alive and half is dead. And so all the roots are down deep and exploring all the soil and all the deep geology underneath. And it's all going to one part of the vine and with small crops, so it doesn't stress as much. It doesn't really need irrigation as much, if at all, and it gets more flavour of the soil and more complexity, more interesting wines with better acidity and life in them. And anyway, it's got the red stripe that you ask about on there. This is because back in the 50s, my father wanted to put something distinctive on our labels, and a neighbour said to him, "You need something distinctive." So he went, "All right, well, I'll find something." And his school colours were red and white. And on the original crest up here, the original crest of Arenberg was actually the Arenberg crest from Europe. And it's got a red stripe on there as well. So whichever way it goes, that way.
You can see that.
It'll look good on the label. So he did a white label with a red stripe. And eventually we changed the crest because the family over in Europe wasn't impressed to see Australian wine with their family crest on it. So my father changed the crest to a different style, but it still has the red stripe. So that's part of the story. The other part of the story is that we're not really sure whether we're actually direct descendants from the family or not. But there's a rumour that we actually came from a maid that had slept with an Arenberg. So we're actually part of a bastard family of Arenbergs came to Australia, is what we say. And the royal stripe, goes this way, and the bar sinister stripe goes the way that we've got it, just to prove that we're from a family of bastard family. So this is part of the reasoning behind the red stripe. Well, not that my father knew that any of that story until after he designed it, but it makes it more quirky. But it's very, very distinctive, of course, the red stripe.
Yeah, correct. So just now, Chester, you were saying about the date arm. I see 2 of us is a very good symbolizer of the date arm, right? You see, one is getting infected, and this one is growing like more. The date arm. So I think our audience also can't wait to go for the wine bletching. So maybe Chester, you can start showing us all the material and how does this wine bletching process will be going.
So the blending I do in the winery. Funnily enough, I'm going to start blending 2020s on Tuesday next week. For the next month, basically, I'll be looking at 150 barrels a day of Shiraz and deciding where they're going to go and ranking them all, whether they can go into dead arm or whether they go into our amazing sites, which are the wines behind us here, or they might fall into lots of different Shiraz wines that we have. So I'll be looking at every barrel and doing that. But what I've got here is I've got 3 glasses of wine, three different batches. So you can see here's the first batch. So these are all components that go into the dead arm usually. This is a little Venice.
Little Venice?
Yeah. And this is a vineyard that is about nearly 25 years old. It's the most inland vineyard on limestone and it has a red-brown earth on top, which is quite shallow. So it gets really good peppery concentration in there, which is really lovely. And it's that one's in the Oaks. They haven't written much of the Oak is anymore on here now, so I don't know. But it didn't look particularly oaky. This one here is called the Mustard Block B, which is the middle one. And this is a vineyard that's a similar age, but this vineyard is the closest vineyard to the sea. So the first one is about probably 9 kilometres, 10 kilometres from the sea, and the next one is 3 kilometres from the sea with exactly the same geology, the same age of vines. So you can look at those two and see how they go. Usually the Denham only has about 15% of vineyards that are about this age. But in this tasting, we're doing them in this ratio. And then wine number C is the 25 row. And
25 rows.
Yeah, this vineyard was planted in 1968, and it's obviously 50 odd years old, and it is deep roots, and you can the earthy character is stronger. It has a mixture of geology, so it has the same limestone geology on part of the vineyard as the other two, but instead of red brown earth, it has grey earth on top, so it gets a more earthy character from that grey earth. And then about a third of the vineyard has sandstone, which is a younger geology, and a grey earth on sandstone. And so the sandstone gives a wider array of tannins. So, and being older vines, there's more tannins. So this is quite an earthy tannic wine. So it's quite interesting. So what I do is I've already tasted all, and I've just told you what they taste like. So then
I'm sure you have tasted them every day.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Maybe all the time.
I had to check it how it was aging last night with my family. But so I write down actually how many mils I want of each of these in the blend. So like I might go, well, I'm going to use C as the hero. So to me, I'm going to have maybe 70% of that wine in the blend. And this is me trying to make what I think the ideal wine would be out of these. And then 20% of the middle wine and 10% of the first wine. And then so now that I've decided that in this little 100 mil thing, I'm going to make up just 40 mils of 40 mils of wine. So I've got a little chart here. It tells me to put 10% in there. 10%. I need 4 mils.
4 mils. Yeah, 4 mils.
So what I'll do is I'll grab 4 mils out of here. Oh, that's 3. Hold on. There's 4 mils, and I'll put that straight into there. There we are.
Yep.
And then I need 8 mils of wine number B. So this is just so I can taste it all when I do it.
So Chester, you can actually scoop a little bit more.
If I'm really lucky, I accidentally suck it right up into my mouth.
You're always lucky.
I haven't done that. I'm too well practiced for that. And then this one here, the 40, 70%. I need 28 mils, which will bring it up to 40. So I just pop in, basically bring it up to 40 mils. There we are. There's 40 mils, and then I'll put it into the glass and have a look at that and see whether it's the ideal character. Yeah, it's good because the bright, there's a little bit of sort of herb-like character in the little Venice being colder nights and warmer days. There's a little bit of interesting peppery herb in that. The Tai Chi has a stronger pepper nose, and then the last one has the earth, as I mentioned, stronger earth and slightly soup-like character and rich character. Hello.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, it can't be. Only you.
So bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
So actually, I really quite like that blend as it is. I don't think I need to manipulate it. But normally what you would do is you could get 3 goes at just moving a little percentage from these, maybe increasing this one and decreasing this one. And then you try it again and you compare it and you'll see a big difference. You only need to change a few percent and the wine changes dramatically. I mean, so you do that 3 times. So then we come along and we go, all right, well, now that I've done that, I need to put it into the bottle. So I've got an empty bottle over here, and I've got a little bucket here. I need to put some dry ice in things on them.
Oh, there's a lot of things that we can try over there. Just like a little small experiment, or maybe like a small kitchen doing there. It's very fun.
Oops. I'll put some
Is
dry
that the
ice
ice?
in there from Lucky. Put a little bit in here.
Yeah,
Dry ice.
Oh, dry ice.
So CO2. Yeah, CO2. Exactly. So now we want 10%, which means I need 80 mils of the first one in there. So 80 mils. Actually, I'm going to do it in here because it's more accurate, but I'll just put a little bit of dry ice in there. Hopefully my fingers won't burn when I do this. 80 mils of this.
Oh.
Wow.
More.
Just the right amount. It's pretty cool. I'll put this in here in the bottle. There's a little bit of dry ice in there already in the bottle. And then I've got 20%. So now I need 160 mils of B. 160. So we'll.
So there's a chart there that they can show us like how many percent equals to like how many milliliters that we are going to use.
So we no need to think about that. How
if you are poor in maths like Elspeth, it doesn't matter. Okay.
I just want to drink.
You know, 2 times 8 equals to. Yeah, so with the table and the schedule over there, you can just easily know how many miles that you're going to
That's good for me, right?
Yeah,
I just
very
follow.
good for you. Just follow. And drink and wake up like a day out.
Oh.
So then we got C, which is 70% of the blend in this case, which is 560 mil.
Wow! Look at this smooth. Wow! It's just like you're doing a magic show.
It sounds like we are really alcoholic,
I am alcoholic. No, we are social drinker. Social drinker. And that's all wine about in this episode. Oh, look at the red wine.
Wow.
Oh my God. Can we
have some wine, please?
You wish for it and you get it.
I wish for it. Can I make a wish right now?
Yes, you can.
I really hope that I can drink.
Chester, I want to make a wish also.
Just a little bit, means a little bit more.
Yeah.
There we
This
go.
seems like a very huge bottle. How many? I think is that a 1 liter bottles or 750?
It's a 750 ml bottle. Yeah.
But it looks like 2 liter in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh, we are so desperate of the wine.
Now
Wow.
And so now I just leave the cap loose for a bit because there's still dry ice coming out.
Yeah.
CO2,
Correct.
so I don't want it to explode, and it's not very good for television. Actually, it's probably quite good for television, not good for my shirt. I'm going to call it, now that I've said I'm probably making a mess, the messy live arm. It's called my wine name.
Oh.
The messy live arm.
Keep that for us, and we will come to pick it up in our next visit.
Yeah, definitely I will go.
No, it's mine.
And
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Yeah.
We shared it, please.
And you get to sign the back and the date, which is today's date is about the 20-something.
26.
Yep,
I nearly wrote 1981. There we are. I nearly wrote 1981, but there's the date, and I'll sign it, and it's got all the story on there. And now I get a certificate saying that I'm a winemaker, which I think I already knew. But I've got to put the capsule on now because it stopped bubbling, and I think you just go down and twist it around till it gets a bit tight. There's a little click, I think, that I've got to hear. Yeah, there we are.
Yeah, you made it.
On the back.
Wow.
You made it.
There we are. Yeah, I got both of them crooked as well, so that's all right. So that's the wedding.
Yeah. Well, I think Elspeth, you have learned. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I hope Elspeth, you also learned something from Chester. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. And I know more about Darrenburg right now, especially how they built the queue.
So thank you so much, Chester, for sharing up with today on how to do the blending and so on. And I recap a lot of memories about this wine blending. It's a very good experience, and I'm sure there's a must try.
It's a must.
Try
It's a must,
when you go
yes.
to this Darrenburg. Okay, and not to forget, we also include the Darrenburg visit in our package.
Yeah.
Darrenburg package. You can see. Yes, it's in our package.
You can see the queue. Sorry.
The queue. So
yeah, and you can see the umbrellas on the top.
Yeah,
you can see the umbrellas on the roof to shade the building in the heat. It's very cold over here right now, so we've got the umbrellas down, and it's actually quite light, as you can tell. The sun's out today, but it's only today. It's only about 12 or 13 degrees, so it's quite cold. But, and the nights are around 1 or 2 degrees right now, so it's pretty cool. So we leave the umbrellas down, and we get the extra heat from the sun. It's good.
Yeah. So as just now you wish about that you want to drink the wine, right? So me and Chester actually we already did a little bit of magic.
Magic? Are you guys Harry Potter?
Yes.
Really?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So I think this is all the way sent from. Yeah. Come from so just now.
So this is for me, right?
For us. But we're not going to drink in the public, okay? Because it's not
Can
good.
we taste it?
Because in Malaysia, below 21 years old, you cannot drink, okay? Make sure you ask your mom how old are you before you go for the wine. So, okay, thank you so much, Chester, for today. And thank you so much for the sharing of today about the wine blending and also sharing with us on the Darrenburg queue and all about this queue. Okay, so once again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chester.
Okay, thank you.
We'll see you there one day or here. Cheers.
Hope to see you very, very soon.
Yeah, we'll catch up with you when we visit to that. Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Forester, since just now you have mentioned that Darrenburg is included in our package, right?
Yes.
But actually our package is not only Darrenburg. We still have a lot of highlighted places. Example, you can see from our cow page, this is the remarkable rocks in Kangaroo Islands.
Yeah, so I mean in this package, okay, we will bring you to South Australia, Adelaide, Kangaroo Island, the wilderness, the wildlife park, oyster, and also this Darrenburg queue.
Okay, stop.
There's nothing like Australia.
Okay, stop.
I can't finish.
Stop it.
Okay, I'll stop. So
since we can't fly right now, don't talk so much first. If you want to know more, contact us. Okay.
Contact her or
no,
me.
contact him. Okay. So Forester, I see the wine here.
You want to drink it?
Yeah. I want to ask you, is it my present?
No, but I'll give you a very good price.
Okay, so this is, I can see this is the which is the signature wine from Darrenburg. So you say you want to give me...
So this is a very special packaging. Okay, you can see you have to open it from bottom. Wow. And then open from the art part. So this is the okay, so I close the back.
I thought you want to give it to me.
Yeah, I'll give you a very good price. Okay, so this one bottle is selling at this price.
Oh, okay.
If you buy 2 bottles, okay, the price is like this.
Oh.
But today.
Discounted? Is it discounted?
No. I still give you a good price. Okay. So today, because I'm here. No. We are here, and also Chester is here. Okay. So.
Are you okay, Forester?
I'll give you this.
5% off.
Okay, I know your max is not very good, so I prepare all this.
Everyone know my max is bad.
Okay, so the price will be 493.5. 80. Wow, is that attractive?
Attractive.
I'll give you something more attractive, okay?
Seriously?
I'll give you another free.
Free one more the
No, free this one.
Okay.
So buying 2, you get 1 free. So 2 plus 1 equal to?
3.
Yes, you are absolutely right. So this will be the offer price that we are offering to all the audience, but only limited to 20 sets. 20. My luggage can only carry 20 sets.
Are you
which
sure
is 60
you can bring
bottles.
20 in the luggage?
Yeah, 20 sets only. First come, first serve basic, So, okay. Place your order now to get this as soon as possible while stock
So it's
lasts.
3 bottles with 493.81, right?
Free this one, sorry. Or maybe free this one.
Excuse me, can somebody help me?
Well, finally, I think our episode has come to an end.
Thank you, Tourism Australia and South Australia Tourism Commission for the support.
Thank you, Chester, all the way from Derrenburg, sharing your time with us, teaching us the unique experience of this wine blending.
Also, thank you to Forester.
Thank you, Elspeth.
苹果流，领导潮流。
Apple TV, this is the journey.
See you next time.
Bye.
哒哒。